Welcome back to Spark Minis. Here is where we show our love for the hobby of miniature painting and play with our tabletop games. So I have been working on our Stuffed Fables miniatures for this game right here. What I wanted to do was try out a product that I received, and I'm super grateful for this product. So I'm gonna give an honest review and also a versus try to what I was using before I got this product. I would like to show you what was the product I was using before, and it is the Citadel wash cup. Basically, this is what you clean your brushes with, and yeah, this is what I've been using since I started this hobby. Before that, it was just a regular cup, but I wanted this because of the ridges, and I thought that would be helpful cleaning out my brushes. But then I saw, and I was so curious about this product, but this is the Green Stuffed World Brush Rinser, and this is actually something I was like, man, there's no way this thing could work. Like, I have to try it to prove that this is kind of like a ridiculous thing to try. But once you see this video, you'll see what I did with my minis. Here are how they look. These are like one of the villain rag dolls that look heartless, which I think that's so sad and cute at the same time. So I picked one mini to paint using this, and then I paint the other mini using the other thing. With my verse test trial with these two products, I wanted to see how it would go first with the brush rinser. I was too excited to try it out, and first things first, I was trying to build it, and when it came to actually building this part of the spring, it took me a while to actually find the instructions. It was either going to be in the instruction manual, but it was actually on the outside of the box, which that threw me off. But it's not like, oh no, that was what's not going to make me love this item. It's no big deal. I was able to build it myself, and I didn't spill anything, and it was easy to do it. But keep in mind, you just have to fill water in this cup. With this, you have to fill up water, then you have to slightly tilt it towards down, and then let the water flow down, and make sure you're on a flat surface. So if you're at an angle or your table has a slant, this might not work in your favor. So luckily I have a flat surface. My first trial was working on the mini, and I wanted to actually use these new products that we received, which is from Green Stuff World, which is their acrylic color. I have the Lollipop Magenta and also the Mahine Pink, which I fell in love with how bright these colors were. And also, I've never tried it, so I was really interested on how it worked. So when I put it on my wet palette, that actually like had a nice consistency, and I didn't really have to thin it out whatsoever. So those paints are ready to go. But keep in mind, my minis were all black primed, and therefore I had to do extra layers towards the paint to get more of a brighter, thicker coat. When working with these products and comparing them right after, and using all the same mini but different color schemes, this showed the true pros and cons to each of these products. One thing I would have to say is, I'm trying to think of a good thing to say about this. Well, technically, the only thing I can say about this is that when I went to the hobby store, it was there, and I could just buy it, and it was there, and it was easy. So I kept it easy. This pro is the benefit of having the ridge cleaner. I felt like it was actually able to clean out my brushes better, because I didn't have to clean out the paint out of the brush on the napkin as frequent as I had to do with the Citadel cup. Because with the cup, you just rinse it, but the paint just stuck and stayed. Regardless if there was ridges in here, it still stayed in there. So I love the ridge tip. I thought the color was gonna keep staying, but maybe after 1 to 2 washes, a darker color would actually leave completely out of this little holder. But one thing I did have to critique at it was unfortunate, but when it came to testing out metallic paints, like my favorite one, which is Lead Belcher, that one, it's such a silvery, thick paint that I tried it with my little abused dirty brush, and I scooped my paint, put it on the wet palette, and then I just put it right into the holder, and it just kind of just stayed lingering in there. I rinsed it once, and when the water filled it up, it just had that glittery oil into so I kept rinsing, and then until this completely finished out, there was still a little bit of glitter left. So I wouldn't recommend any metallic paints with this, but any other colors, acrylics, and washes, that would work great with this. So maybe now this cup could be your metallic cup paint brush. But if you have different metallic paints, make sure to change the water, because you wouldn't want to mix those two different paints. So after this session, it took about 30 rinses to clear out this bottle. So as you can see, bottle's empty, and this is how you would basically check out what's inside. So I pull out the top, and then here it is. Here is my leftover dirty paint. With this, it looks like I could do at least one more load of the can for another 30 sessions, but I rather just get this out of the way, and yeah, I am ready to go. When it comes to that, at least you both have pros and cons, but I do have a new favorite tool to use, and I can't wait to use this on future projects. And if you're interested in getting something like this, go check out Green Stuff World, and they have a massive selection on so many of the hobby needs, from paints, tools, and so many like basey materials too. So if you're stuck in not figuring out what to do with your base, they got the goods. So make sure you subscribe, you like, comment, and share, and stay tuned for more content from me and Danny. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at sparkhammer_minis, where you can see all of our projects and a bunch of funny reels and what we're up to on a daily basis. Have yourself a kick-ass day. Peace, y'all.